Dream Achievers team rise each morning with a purpose in our hearts. Those Kia Caves, those mothers, every dreamer at the start. Taking small steps that lead to bigger plans. Melody uplifting bright. Lyrics now wild. We are rising, shining brighter every day. Using our gifts in our own special way. Stay at home, moms, leaders, dreamers. This is our time. We dream achievers, together we move forward, together we climb. We dream achievers. Rise and shine. We dream achievers.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are watching us, from today. Again, it is another beautiful, beautiful day that the Lord has made, which is Sunday, the 26th of April, 2026. This is the last Sunday of this year, a month actually. You're very welcome, to this live session. And if you are joining us for the first time, I would quickly, introduce myself and, ask my colleagues here, to introduce themselves, okay, before we actually, dive into the topic that we have today. My name is Vera, and I am originally from Nigeria. I'm a mom of 6 beautiful children. I reside here in the Republic of Ireland with my husband and beautiful kids. I used to work in the healthcare, but I am now a stay-at-home mom, running this business from the comfort of my home, helping people, to plug into this, legitimate online business where they learn how to, earn digitally and, of course, have their dreams, come true. I'm going to quickly go down to Belgium to Sister Salome to quickly introduce herself, please.
Hello, our viewers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live show. Thank you so much, my amazing CEO, for this great opportunity. How are you all doing? Happy weekend and happy last Sunday of the month. My name is Surimen Salome Otisi. I am a mom of beautiful 4 children, originally from Nigeria, and I live here in Belgium with my family, a healthcare worker by profession, and also a proud digital business owner. Sit back and listen to our topic today and be blessed. Back to you, sis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Salome. And over to you, Sister Doris.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera, for this opportunity. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. How are we doing? Yes. As Sister Vera said, today is the last Sunday of the month. The month is running. Before you know it, it will be December. Yes, my name still remains Doris, originally from Nigeria, based in Ireland, mom of 3 beautiful kids, stay-at-home mom, and a digital business mentor. I help those that are looking for a side hustle, those working professionals that are looking for a way to supplement their income. I guide them all the way through for them to start their own digital business. Thank you so much, Coach. I hand over to you.
Thank you, Sister Doris. And our topic today is actually a very personal one, especially for me. And it says, if you are the only one everybody depends on, you definitely need to have this business. I'm not talking about any other one, this one. The main reason I'm talking about this one is this. Sometimes for us as human beings, we have something going on for us, a job or a business. and then you're looking for something to supplement what you have going on, but you do not have the time, you do not have the expertise, you do not have the experience, to add something to it, but you know that definitely you need something. This is why I'm saying you should actually consider this business, because it's a business that can actually work around your schedule, that can work successfully alongside whatever you have going for you, even if you have 2 jobs already, if you have 3 jobs already, if you work 24 hours in a day, this business can still succeed for you. Why is it? This is because this is a franchise kind of a business where it is already built for you. All you have to do is to come in, take whatever package that they have, and then put in your own information. Then you start to work with it, and the business can actually run simultaneously with other things that is going on for you, because it is developed to work automatically, right? With automation. In other words, once you have everything all set up, once you have already done everything that you need to do in the business with the setting up and everything, you can actually leave it and let it run on its own. It doesn't require you to be here 24/7. It doesn't require you to be there, that you must be there once a month, you must be there once a week, once a day. Okay. Once you have it running, you have the good system, the good ad in place, that is working for you. You don't even have to be doing 100% business work. So why this topic today? Like I said, it's a very, very personal one, because for a lot of people who are in the diaspora, like I said, it's a personal one. I live in the diaspora, and I know the pressure that comes with, living in the diaspora. You have pressure from friends, you have pressure from family, you have pressure from, your associates, you have pressure from your own, your own self indulgence. Not that as if you are actually obliged to do something, but you just want to do maybe sometimes you want to do maybe a charity job, a charity work, but a lot of us, even though we desire to do all these things, we can't really carry them out, because we earn an income that is always capped. But what does that mean? It means that as a healthcare professional, it means that as a pilot, it means that as a doctor, you have a cap on your income, in the sense that you already know what you are going to earn next month, because your hours cannot really change. Even if you change, it's just a slight difference. And for most of us, how we actually survive around this is to go, ahead to pick up, extra shift, pick up multiple jobs, do some other odd things just to fill in. And in doing this, something is actually working in the background, which is the engine. You are the engine. And I tell you, if that engine keeps running with non-stop, okay, it is going to come to a time where it will break down. That is you. So the question now comes to the topic of today. If you break down today and you are the only source of income or maybe you are the only most successful person in your family, in your circle rather, and in your that a lot of people are actually depending on, it's just like you have just lived the life of unfulfillment, not only for yourself, but many other people's life that will be affected just by you being the mantle, and now you're broken down. So the topic today, like I said, is really personal. And we actually decided to pick this, and we said you definitely need to have this side hustle. You need to have this business, so that you have something that is supplementing your income, and that is not affecting what you have going on for you. You have something that this business is built in a way that even if you live here, if I'm talking about living here, if I die, God forbid, right? If I become very old and I die, this business will still run. It will still run. Even if it is not run, there's a part that it gets to that they will just keep paying my family or my offspring or the people that I put that that will probably claim it. We'll keep paying them even without them lifting a finger, because the business is built that way. So this is why anytime you hear us talk about this business being a generational business, this is what we mean. So today I'm going to be, calling on my sisters here, to talk about this topic, because we have a lot to talk about, but I don't want to be the only person talking here. So I'm going to give this to Sister Doris, to talk about this particular topic as it affects, herself and, for people around her. Over to you, Sister Doris.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera. Being independent should not mean being exhausted. If All your income depend only on your time and your efforts. There is no how you are not going to be stressful. Because when you stop working, the income will stop. And that is why you need a smarter income, not a harder one. Sometimes some things will allow you to earn without stressing off. Like this business will allow you to earn without being stressful, without putting much of your time, as Sister Vera said. Support others without draining yourself, and you still build your future. Like for me, this business that we are talking about will help you to work smarter and gain extra income without hard work. For me, before I started this business, it was only my husband that was working. That one source of income, we were using it to solve our problem here and back home. It wasn't enough. Until a friend of mine introduced this business to me. Because now this business and my husband's work, when we talk about depending on one source of income, can be income a family is earning. And people back home will call you for help and you pay your bills here. Instead of depending on that income, it's better you introduce those back home to the business that you're doing, that you know that is genuine. When you introduce them, it will ease up the stress. Instead of continue giving them, show them how to make the extra income. Because we keep saying that this business is generational business. Yes. When you introduce it to them, they will introduce to their own children. Give yourself 5 years to come. You will find out that your family become a wealthy family without stress. You see everybody enjoying. But when you keep on giving to them without telling them how to earn, what will happen? It will drain you down. You might think, oh, you're getting enough. There is no how that's enough will be expanded to other people in the family if you don't introduce what you're doing to them. You can imagine a business you can transfer to your children, as Sister Vera said. And this business, the system is already built up for you. All you need to do is to plug in. Maybe imagine maybe 5 people in your family is doing this business and they reach to that certain level that they place them on permanent salary. Whether they do the work or not, every month they will get their income. What will happen to your family? You will find out that everybody will not be stressful because of income and time. Because this business will save you your time. That is why we said it's a time freedom business. So, what are you waiting for? That is why we are telling you this. We're introducing this system to you so that it can help you to work wiser and smarter and not harder. So, think about it and check it out. I hand back over to you, sis.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sister Doris. When you did mention that part where you say people should actually introduce this business to their families back home, so that at least that should be like a source of income to them. I think what actually came to my head was give them fish. Sorry, don't give them fish. Teach them how to fish.
Yes.
And on the other part, something came into my mind. We're like, okay, is it a family business where you bring one, bring two, to excel in the business? That's not what it is. Okay. Just that since you already know that personally, start to help family members where I set up businesses for them, because I'm not there, the business did not actually work. All right. And then it's either okay, I've tried the one where I'll open a physical shop, stock it up, and it didn't still work. I've tried the one where we send things and it didn't still work properly. Not as if these people are not they're not hardworking, but the fact that they're either consumable businesses, because it could be, if it's a clothing business, sometimes people end up wearing all the clothes on there, or the clothes goes out of fashion and nobody buys it again. And of course, because the brain behind the business is no longer there, it will definitely affect it. But in this kind of business, okay, is the one that when you, I'll prefer to actually introduce this to them, because when they have this, I can monitor it from where? From my phone. I can monitor it from my computer here. I can then call to advise, to mentor on how to run the business. And again, because this business is done digitally, everybody is actually on the internet one way or the other. Everybody's subscribing to data, one way or the other. Most of them are using it to just watch skits or to do other things, or people are just using it to do whatever suits them. But at least you can use that as a source of income to establish this business, which is going to not help them alone, but at least the family that will come, after them as well. So thank you for raising that, area, Sister Doris. So I'm going to hand this over to Sister Salome from Belgium to talk about the topic that we have at hand. Sister Salome?
Yeah, thank you so much, my amazing CEO, for this great opportunity. Once again, our audience, what we are trying to explain here to everyone, according to our topic, if you are the one everyone depends on, you need a smarter income. Yes. One income is too risky. If you are the one carrying family responsibilities, one thing I know for sure is that every family has a breadwinner. Every family, each of them has someone that do better than others. Sorry. When that person is the only person that brings in resources and do everything for others, and everybody rely on him or her, and the same person has only one paycheck, it is a dangerous strategy. That is the high cost of poverty generationally. Because if anything happens to that person, that family is crippled forever. God forbid, if that person died, that family is crippled. If that person fall, everything collapsed, or the source of income closed, the whole family is crippled forever. I myself, I grew up from the family that our parents taught us, one, train one. Whatever you are doing, train one. Even if you think that your brother or your sister is doing well, let him or her know the kind of things you are doing, in case we cannot put our eggs in one basket. So what are we trying to say? I'm trying to say that about this business we are doing, it's not just like a business you can bring all your family, push them, introduce them. No, it's another smarter way to build an extra income for everyone, like my sister mentioned it before. Let's assume that they are doing whatever they are doing, and also have this system that will help them to earn in a smarter way. And the system has already structured. It makes everything easy to train one. Why do I put one, train one? For example, I know this business already. It will be easy for me to train my younger ones how it works, instead of them to go and start up another source of side hustle. They will start learning from scratch, and nobody will be there to guide them. My amazing moderator said it also, because it's digital business. The world is going digital. Everybody can do it. Anybody can do it. It doesn't even require a certificate or higher skills to do it. So how can we protect our household generationally? Make sure that breadwinner is no longer one person in a family. How can we spread that word they called breadwinner to be everybody in the family? Is to introduce a smarter system structure where all the family can be working together, putting their ideas together, master the structure. Let's assume that I started it and I do my training very well. I know how it works. Another person from my family, emulate me and back up and start also. Even if I'm missing something, or maybe I did not even know how it is, that person will tell me, sis, no, this is the right way. And before we know it, all the family will be digitalized in this system. It's not just that we are doing it alone. It's another way of, earning while we have our various businesses all over the world. And we are still doing and still being present. So what am I trying to say? One digital income streams that creates stability, protect your household, and give you options beyond survival. So that when someone fall down, even in business, even if it's doing a okreka business or doing an import and exporter or even provision stock, when that provision stock crept out, another family will just single-handed and support that person financially without even feeling it. Or that person will have another way to replace that business without the whole world notice that something bad happens to his or her business. So we are introducing you to this business. We really know how it works. The training, everything you need to know about it. Coach, mentor, and also all the community and very numerous masterminds just to help you to grow. And everything is free if you say yes to it and make it easy for you to work and be able to, tell anyone that wants to join you, that called you today or tomorrow and said, sis, please introduce me your business. And that person will not be exhausted. That person will not be stuck because all the road has already cleared. Why not bring this opportunity to your family, your younger ones, even if they are married? Let their wives know about it. It will help entire household, generational. Thank you so much. Back to you, sis.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Salome. The part that you actually, speak about that, struck me was when you did mention about if that particular individual, is the only source, is the main source of the income or dependent, or rather the one that everybody depends on, then that family is actually on a platform that is built with poverty. We know that this sounds very strong, but that is the reality. So picture this. This person is the one that everybody looks up to. You understand? No, that is the only successful person, so to say, in the family. So when that person, anything happens to that person health-wise, or the person dies, or the person does not, or the person's source of income, is affected, that means everybody is going to be affected. I think that's the area she's trying to, she made mention of. That really struck me, and even, made me more determined to face my business even more, okay, and then to strategize my business even more, okay. So to branch away a little bit from that is maybe we're never talking about family alone, okay. If you are generally in a group of a group of people, and you are the only successful person, that is, everybody looks up to you, that is not even successful now, let's successful, money-wise or financially, but let's even say you are the most educated person in your group, right? Those people have more advantage than you. That is one thing that a lot of people don't know, right? They have more advantage because they can grow, and you, because you're on top, you just feel that, okay, I'm okay, I've arrived. But meanwhile, in your heart that you have other people, you have other aspirations, you want to actually go higher. Do you understand? So in that case, that is not your that's not your best cycle that you should actually belong to. You should be in a cycle where you have somebody that you are looking up to because you want to go up, you want to grow, you have something that will challenge you to go, further. Yeah. I've seen people who went from being billionaires to nothing,
Nothing.
right? No, not seen. I've read. Okay, who went from being billionaires to nothing, not because they don't manage their wealth well or anything. It is because of something like this kind of structure, where the kind of people that you surround yourself with are the people that you are better than. So I think the key there is, or the take home there is, you should be in a situation or be in a group or be in a circle of people that you're either on the same level, you are aiming towards something, not the one that you are greater than. If at any point you are in a group, for example, I know that in this business right now, we have so many ranks to get to, we have so many levels to get to. And if I decide that, okay, I am the topmost in this particular group, and I feel satisfied to be in that group, then I have a problem ahead of me.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
So I hope we all get it. And we're going to try not to take much of our time really, but we just want to drive this home again. Okay, the idea of the topic that we've picked today is that if your income stops, okay, when you stop, in other words, if you are working somewhere and you are not able to attend that job or that shift, and that income stops, then you are not in control. It means that somebody else controls your life.
Mm.
In fact, what you have just created for yourself is another form of dependency. And this time, it is going to be on your time and your energy. So if you are there and you are considering, okay, no, I don't want to listen to these people. I want to just go and find something else to do. Maybe you're a doctor, you are a healthcare assistant, you are a pilot, and then you feel that, okay, let me go and look for another job to do, maybe another one that can actually supplement my income, but it will take my time. I don't want to work in the healthcare field. Maybe I want to become an Uber driver on the side. So now let's look at it. When you work, as a nurse, for example, right? And you don't, it happens to you, God forbid, eventuality happens, and you are not able to attend that job definitely stops. That means your income stops. Yeah. So that is to show you that somebody actually owns your time. Somebody has been controlling you. And if you are positioned, if that is your plan for your future, it is actually a plan to fail. Sorry to use that word, okay? But I am so pumped today that I just want to really come out real and not, trying to paint it so that people definitely understand why they actually need to have a side hustle that is legitimate, and take the chance. And then if this nurse decide that, okay, my side hustle is to become a taxi driver. So you are a nurse in the day, a taxi driver at night, or vice versa, right? If anything happened to that taxi and you are not able to go on that job, that means that income is already stopped. In other words, what you have created is that you have only created another form of dependency that only depends on your time and your energy. And when that actually stops, everything else stops for you. So how can you actually, balance this? It is by getting a side hustle. I call it a side hustle because, of course, your main one is your whatever you have going for you right now. And then you do this on the side, and it is not going to infringe on your time as a nurse. It's not going to infringe on your time as a taxi driver, because it works around your schedule. So if you don't have any chance to run your business, it's there on its own. It runs on automation. Do you understand? In fact, I use myself as an example. I've had some things, happening with me, these days, and I'm not able to actually run my business the way I want to run it, but it's still working on the background. This is what I mean. It doesn't need me to be there 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what it is. So anytime I'm ready to, to fire up again, of course, it's only going to add to whatever I have going on for me. So this is what we're actually talking about. And this business has it all. In fact, I cannot recommend this business any less to anybody. I cannot. In fact, it got to a point where that sometimes when I hear about friends or families who actually complain about their job and everything, I'm like, God, I don't want to be pestering people, but sometimes I just end up acting as if I'm even pestering, because I just have to let them see that something is actually there, for them that can actually solve this problem that they are presenting, to me. So I hope that we've been able to to talk to you tonight, and I hope that at least you've grabbed one or two lessons from what we've talked about. And I'm going to call on Sister Doris, to tell people who are watching us right now what they can actually do, to start their journey in this business.
Thank you so much again. Yeah, if you want to take action, we'll call it take action. If you want to take action today, that would be great. And our hands are open to welcome you. So the first thing you need to do is look at our streams. You will see our website here. Take any of us that you'd like to work with. Register your name and your email address on the website. Then we'll send you a free webinar to watch. You watch the webinar. After watching the webinar, you think the business is for you, you go ahead and pay one-time payment, $149, which is refundable. You have within 30 days to decide. When you pay the $149, you have access to our business model. You have access to watch the pre-coaching videos. That video will tell you more about the business. After watching the videos, you think the business is for you, you go ahead and book a coaching call. But after watching the video, you change your mind. All you need to do is you book your coach or change your mind. Let us know. They will refund you your money back. Within 24 hours, you will get it back. You have nothing to lose. You see? So I have never seen a business that will ask you to come in and have a look and see if it's something that you like to do. And any business, I have never seen a business that will tell you after payment, they will tell you within 30 days, if you change your mind, we'll give it back to you. That to show you that the business is legitimate. So what are you waiting for? Take action today, and your future time will thank you for it. Don't forget, because this is a legacy building business, we said it already. So if you're looking for a way to plan your pension or to have your pension plan, this is the right place. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. God bless you all. I hand back over to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Sister Doris. Somebody just joined us there, but because there is no picture, no image, and the camera is not turned on, I don't know if I can bring them to the screen. I don't know if they have a question or something. So if you can turn on your camera, please, we can see you, and then maybe you talk to us. This is Virginia. If you can turn on your camera, do you have a question for us? If you are not okay with turning on your camera, you can turn on your mic and let us know why you're here. Okay. So we won't keep people waiting, too much. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. If you want to watch the replay of what we have actually discussed today, or if you just want to connect with us, you can actually go into the page that you are watching this from. Okay, send a message to the person or go to the person's bio, click on the website if you see it there, and register your name and your email address, and then we'll take it there from you. Again, we'll see you next week, and for now, it's a goodbye from all of us. God bless you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Keep moving, keep growing. The Dream Achievers team, keep moving.